very interesting. I will take a parallel for you that this country used to have less than 20% of the people having a bank account. And people had even done some estimation. To take it to 80%, it will take 50 years, 60 years, etc. But in just in 8 years, we got in that. So you will find all these statistics in the finance ministry's website. So I think that mainly due to technology. So I find that the same thing can happen. So why we change our goals. So we don't have to necessarily think in terms of enrollment ratio. But I think it does not matter whether they complete a school or not, because it is what it is to win education. I'm not very sure saying that replace all the teachers with computers. That is not what I'm saying. More computers, more technology, more teachers should actually have mechanism of getting more teachers and then make the school far more vibrant. We should really reach 100%. There's no reason why we should even target 8%. We're not target 100%. And I think probably school is something which fits well with both. So you have to force them to go home. That kind of stuff we should create. And then I think the 1,000 ratio itself is setting in. It's meeting at some point in time. I think, we don't ask this question. The kids speak, right? The mother speaks, they all speak. This is why we got mother tongue. Right? So similarly, I think anybody born in India will go through education. We keep talking the Vishnu Guru and stuff like that. I think everybody should learn. How they learn is with very little details. But I think the combination of face-to-face combination of. And second thing is, can we not use the parents' time in also contributing to education? So can we use imaginative mechanism? If you actually look at it, the so-called grandma stories are part of education. So you got evolve. So can we get equivalent of them? So I think learning is a constant process. Where in some cause environments they constantly heard. So that every child, by the time she comes to 16, 17, is a wholesome child, very educated about certain things, not necessarily in the classroom. I'm not saying we should not have one. In addition to classroom for diverse things, I think that is what the technology should. Holistic, wholesome, for the education, and 100%. I think there is nobody in the possibility. Okay. See, affordability to a large extent that already been addressed. You see, I tell you honestly, ask anyone of us sitting in this room. In 1992, if we were asked this question, will everybody be able to afford a phone? Or we would have said no. Because remember that this country, after 100 plus years of telephoning, had 43 million consumers or 30 million customers. But after 92, 93, 94, 95, etc., all of these policy changes, there were months where we added almost 30 million a month. So today, it all on the top of what is the telephone density? It's more than 100% more than. So that they could not. So affordability will be addressed. That's my first proof. The second thing which I would want you to really look at is when we talk of 100% digital education. Okay. So look at components which make use of it best. Okay. So people confuse digital education with video. It is not video. Video is just one form of education. I think what is happening is, I tell you, what was the one which Pandavas could afford, which other children could not afford? Pandavas had teachers like Dronacharya available to them for exclusive use for the years. Any time they had a question, they would go and ask. My own feeling is Chat GPT, maybe 3 is 2. I think we has to evolve with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. You want. But by the time every child will be able to have this assistant available 24/7 to ask the question. The moment they see a flower, they say, this flower is interesting, I want to know about it. So maybe there's an instructor to Chat GPT when you are, or sometimes he or she develops a small little skin growth here. Okay, he or she wants to know what is it? Is it a mode? Is it this or that? Something which you have to worry about. She go to the doctor, those things will happen. And then if somebody starts around 40, there is something called Janeshwaram. Around 40, you will develop a fast. Correct. So secondly, you find that you are napping. So what is that? So you actually get to know. So in a sense, throughout your life, education is available to you. The teeth of abundance. Okay, in your own language, in your own way. And you have a teacher who has lot more patience about being may not be able to. You ask the same question, you will get tired. The machine will not get tired. So I think something like that opens up a possibility of education giving it you part of your growth. Just as your sense grow, your education cells also should keep growing. I think that is what to be is great. Best review. Okay. So I would see that digital education would change in two parts to it. Let me take the first part. See, what happens is lot of time a measurement is viewed as a level or as milestone. In the old days, if you actually use the term quantification, okay, there is a particular term in Sanskrit which might try to Dikshanta. Dikshanta Samaro is what we call it. So Dikshanta is a time when you are come to a completion of something. So for that, there will be some measurement. You perform some tests, etc. Unfortunately, in India, what is happening is that measurement is also confused with a lot of competitive exams, JEE, etc. See, those are two different things. One is to say that you have come of age. But for that, you have some standard measure. Those kind of measure, somebody can make it at some age, somebody can take it at a later stage. We started with you have a system of what early, Ambrian B and BTech exam. So because of administrative reasons, he are kind of putting every money into the same bucket. I remember my good friend Prof.S.Sadagopan, he used it down by 1:1 and not n:1. So one can have personalized education for everybody. Mass customization is possible. Because we would always say, if you want to have class, you have to mass manufacture it. Mass manufacturing means what size you saw. You can have any size of a color as long as it's black. And it was full state. Okay. So those things should take a go away. And maybe somebody can take convenience, somebody can take 80. By choice. Okay, those kind of flexibilities in education they provide. And what will happen is many of those measures will be to kind of give a feedback to the person that he knows something. When you ask the question, it is not that you are questioning the person. You are only seeking clarification and you uttered it in. So when you say that, look, this is how maybe revenue for land is computed. In the process, you understand revenue only. Okay? It is not that you are going to become a revenue collector, you are not going to become an expert, you are going to get a civil service. No. But you actually kind of try to understand. When you understand revenue about it, you understand what is called village level or a block economy. So that economy brings into the national economy, global economy. So understand the basics of that. That you will put some test. And the test can actually be depending on your own capability and the relationship between the teacher and the student can be personalized. Some could be oral, some could be hidden, some could be doing some reading, etc. The second part is because there is an assumption that we only so many seats in IA and so many will take JEE, how do you rank order them? And that has actually kind of confused everybody. Everybody starts thinking in terms of rank. 10th grade rank, 8th grade rank, 7th grade rank. I think this competition is important, but competition alone is not life. Other people may not want to compete. There are very students. I think this is where society has to change. I mean, my due respect, parents have to change. A lot of times, parents want to relive a new life through the lives of their children. They don't let the children live their life. I would not go to IIT. My son should go to IIT. I think you should kind of get away from that. I would want some top student from I happen to be the, those days we used to call it state rank. I happen to be state first. Okay. So a state first person should say, I'm not going to pursue J. I'm not going to pursue CAT. I'm not going to pursue D. But I want to go and pursue music. Somebody should say, I want to become a chef. Somebody should say, I want to become a travel expert. Why not? I think it is something which I love from the heart, bottom of my heart. I should be able to pursue. If that happens, I think this undue pressure, honestly speaking, 2.5 million people who take JEE, are they really interested to study it? May not be. Maybe if that comes down, it's a lot of colleges which are begging for seats. Good teachers. Somebody want to pursue mathematics. Somebody want to pursue biology. He or she may not even want to go to IITs. Maybe she wants to go to a small place. But outstanding teacher. Very interested you will come to IIT. But I think if this freedom comes from the society at large, I think probably what will happen is the whole system of evaluation will change. You don't see that in many countries. I think like Hitler. They even go to the extent of saying, no exam name. So the teacher decides. The teacher is the ultimate boss. And some of these things have also socio-economics. In Finland, the highest paid job actually will be teachers. So, I think today coders get more money than the teachers. Maybe we should change. I'm not saying coders' money should come down. I would say that how will we get the teachers' money? So I think some of these things are societal transformation. At a broader level, I think once the access, see today, because the bank accounts and UPI have become so universal, you actually find that the spending patterns, the earning patterns, etc., have changed dramatically. Like, people don't worry about what you don't have to worry too much about will the money come to me. Okay, but already you got a message, the money has come to your account. So that liberates you. So remember that Ya Vidya Sa Vimuktaye is a famous Upanishad statement. Education is something which liberates you. And so we went on and then if we have and you have education that liberates. I think that is what is. Sorry for the long accent. Lesson. The problem starts with the very name. The moment you put distance prior to the education, well, distance opportunities are from that. Okay? That is always, yes. There. In fact, another education is going offline now. I don't like the word offline. I call it face to face. But what happens is online gets the highest, it's offline, right? So I think it has been positioned correctly. The second thing is, it is also the social acceptance. Many of the companies which have been pioneering in distance education, they never employed the graduate office themselves. Not by any scheme or anything like that, because somehow so many were available. And also what happened was many people who went to distance education were also not strong enough, so not demanding enough. So they accepted second level person. Yes. So they did not cooperate. So it just went down. I think that will change now. I think we also need some social experiment. Google is a company which actually has been doing this. They're hiring people with some formal degrees. Okay. If IT companies like Google can hire, then people will realize that I don't necessarily without IIT. You see, today they feel that without IIT, I can never get into Google. That should go away. Okay? Uncertainty is, I would imagine that maybe the next 5 to 10 years, we should probably have thought of our stock performance in CLATB and physics would be a 25 of that. Once that happens, once we start, the proof is needed, right? When we start viewing a project of the material role, I think we also should, IIM story, we keep hearing about Arvind Krishna, IBM, Sundar Pichai, Google, Satya Nandala, MIT, etc. So in the process, we are also singing the truth of IITs and MIT, right? So similarly, if we have such marquee names associated with CLATB and physics, the world will change. I think that is what we need to nurture, create, follow up, etc. I think that is what is going to be our challenge. Let me get the example of NASCAR. You go back in history. See, why did NASCAR happen? For recent days, you have something for real estate, rare earths. So what happens is, as the industry matures, we should also create a mouth organ. We should also create a body, which is articulate. So don't mistake me. It's not that, you will try to get some undue powers, etc. It's not that. See, last time did not say that, look, they didn't do that enough or something. It's not that. So you articulate the larger aspirations and visions of this industry. Bring into focus what are the special problems. Remember that we wanted some profitability issue to have been much better addressed if we get some tax exemption. But remember for this NASCAR tax exemption per given, there was a very nice machinery that got built. Through the STPI, we got a software. So that every quarter we would know exactly what the people who are applied, how many are BSP, how many are GLS, etc. So, and we're monitoring how many are men, how many are women. So, there's actual data. Unless you do that, you will not get the tax exemption. It's not the tax certificate, whatever you want to do. So, there was a measurement system in place. So, similarly, it will get a system in place to try to monitor that. So I think online education providers also need a body. And later what happened has come, because they needed knowledge, well, they were invited to the high table. International delegations would come, United Nations organizations would come. So other countries would want an ASTOM like body given. And then they actually bring in a national conference. They bring in some data, so they bring in reports. So I think it has become an accepted body of industry professionals who look beyond their individual box, look into the larger issue of the industry, look at the larger national interest. They also look at international, how is the AI for good happening in Africa, how to AI for good happening in India, that's not so. So how do we fit into the broader international stuff? With online integration, it's going to come to the international. So how do we create a body which will be able to articulate it, which will be able to get the people together, which will be able to isolate what are the key issues and come up with suggestions, etc. Ultimately for the governments. Because, AI, you also be responsible AI. But you see, a responsible AI regulation cannot be written by a lawyer. So that technology people have to explain, take the lawyers into that, but through the lawyers and together to it. And remember, it is not for my company or your company or even for my industry. They're doing it for the national, if not the international pass. I think something like that, I think that is a part which is available. I think we should probably take. And I would urge companies like CLATB and physics to kind of respond to it. So maybe we create an event, we will do a series of events, we'll get the like-minded people, we're going to get the like-minded people to think of an organization. And ensure that as we grow, remember one of my powerful directors of IMB used to say, there are two ways in which regulators can function. Regulator goes on stamping. The other way is regulator is in back end. Everybody say, I want to get attached. So if we get into the second role, people they want to say, I want to become one in the party. Well, and you underplay your immediate local interest and overplay the larger interest. I think you will get, and you need respectability. And you must be a voice of the industry and not the voice of the players and not the voice of the individual forms. So obviously this is your DMing, CL, etc. should kind of point the backstage because they are not the people should be different all the time. But we essentially end up a platform to be created. Once the platform is created, it will be the equal seats. I think, it's the party where everybody has a seat and all seats are equal. I think that is what we need. Thank you for it. Thank you. So that